There are nearly 8 billion people on this planet. That's 8,000 million. It's hard to fathom how big of a number that is. But if you could live for 8 billion minutes, you would live until you were 15,221 years old. COVID-19 is real and spreading through the 8 billion people. Some give in to the panic. Some cry government takeover. Many compare it to the flu. But nobody really knows what's going to happen. At this very moment in time, being safe is not about giving up your freedoms, or conspiracy theory, or about comparing it to the flu. It's about not guessing what a new and unknown virus can do. It's about keeping your loved ones alive. When your brothers and sisters and children and elders stop dying from the virus, then you can take your stand for freedom. Or ruffle your feathers and say, "I told you so," if you must. Many are taking the COVID-19 virus serious, but many are not, and they're willing to risk their lives so they don't have to give up their creature comforts, only for a short while. And it only takes one of those people to get you sick. You cannot control what others do to combat the virus. You can only control what you do. If you're one of those people that chooses to not risk it, this video is for you. Before handling any delivered packages, it's safest to decontaminate them before bringing them indoors. The virus can live on cardboard for up to 24 hours, but a simple bleach water solution will kill it. There are conflicting reports that the UV rays will kill the virus, so the safest thing to do is believe that it doesn't work. However, everyone agrees that heat will kill the virus. If your package has been sitting in the shade and it's warm outside, move it to the sun so that the surface temperatures can warm up. If it's not warm outside, this does little good. Keep in mind that once you touch the package, your gloves are now contaminated, and anything you touch while wearing the gloves will become contaminated. You'll need to disinfect anything you touch until the gloves are removed. If you don't feel the sun will get the package warm enough, or if you're in a hurry, use your bleach water solution and spray every side of the box, and let it sit for 5 minutes. Your safest bet is to use this solution no matter what. Once the package has set for a few minutes, open the package and then spray the contents inside. Remove any extra packaging and discard it before bringing the package indoors. You may want to spray the inside again after extra packaging is discarded. Since you're out there, you might as well disinfect your door handle too. It's best to remove your gloves before you go back inside. To do it safely, pinch and hold the outside of the glove near the wrist. Peel the glove downwards, away from your wrist, turning the glove inside out if you can. Once it's removed, carefully ball it up in your gloved hand. Slide your fingers of your ungloved hand under the wrist of the remaining glove. Do not touch the outside surface of the glove. Peel downwards away from the wrist, turning the glove inside out. Continue to pull the glove down and over the inside out glove being held in your gloved hand. Dispose of properly. If you decide to wear a mask in public, the square surgical masks are ineffective because of the gaps left on the side. A standard dust mask may work better, but only if it seals tight to your face. This cheap dust mask does not seal well. An N95 respirator is a better option, but again only if it seals tight to your face. Of these three masks, the N95 seals to my face the best. If I'm serious about a good seal, I'll have to shave my beard. When you are ready to remove the mask, do not touch the cloth part of the mask. Remove it by pulling the straps over your head. And dispose of properly. Anytime you return home from somewhere, you should take off your shoes either outside or at the entryway and at least spray the bottom of your shoes with a disinfectant or bleach water. Using bleach, be aware that the color of your shoes may fade if it gets anywhere else other than the sole. After you do this, promptly wash your hands with soap and hot water. You may also want to have an extra can of disinfectant in your vehicle so that you can sanitize it every time you exit your vehicle. Be sure to spray and wipe clean everything that you might have touched. Clean your steering wheel thoroughly. Your stereo, your shifter, turn signals, blinkers, lights, any switches, your indoor handle, and anything else that you might have touched inside your vehicle. You'll also want to disinfect the outer door handle. If you had other passengers, disinfect their handles as well. Since you're walking in, you might as well disinfect the other door handles on your home again. While it may be useful to wear a mask while grocery shopping, it is virtually ineffective to wear gloves, because with every item you touch, you should change your gloves. Otherwise, you will cross-contaminate every time you touch a new item. Changing gloves like this would be impractical, if not impossible, for most people. The best you can do is when you return home from shopping, remove everything from grocery bags and promptly discard the bags. Using a disinfecting wipe or a bleach water solution, wipe down every packaged item that you purchased. This is a long, tedious process, but necessary if you want to properly decontaminate everything that you brought home. Fresh produce should be washed with a warm, soapy water whenever possible, and rinsed thoroughly to remove any soap. Do not sit down anywhere in your home. You are not done yet. Gently pull off your clothes without shaking them and place them directly in the washing machine as to not contaminate your clothes hamper. Wash on warm or hot water whenever possible. Be sure to add laundry detergent.
Hey everybody, I know that video is a bit dramatic, but that's the truth of things if you're trying to cover all your bases. There's only so much you can do, and the steps taken in this video are only as good as my training and my research will allow it to be. Without going into extremes, I tried to use everything that most people have in their homes, and I did the best that I could to decontaminate and disinfect. And I'm sure I missed some steps along the way, but as you can see, it was a very tedious process. I tried to think of everything. And this was just a simple trip to the grocery store, and you can see everything that was involved with just trying to stay sanitary. But you know, since people are taken to wearing gloves and masks in the grocery store, I figured it was important to point out everything else that they should be doing. And without getting into conspiracy theories or anything else, which I will neither confirm nor deny that I believe, one does not have to give up their constitutional rights to be safe. You simply have to improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's all I have for now. Hopefully you learned something. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again next time.